What's your last name?
My last name is a secret. I will never tell.
Really?
All right, exclusive for you, Moezi.
Okay. So Kvon Malezi.
Moez. See, the thing is, when you do comedy, you're about to get introduced to the stage. They're like, please welcome Kvon Monizi. No, his name's Kvon Monazi. I'm like, just Kvon. Keep it simple. So I go by Kvon, but the last name is Moezi. It sounds Italian. Moezi.
Ooh, it does sound Italian.
That's right.
Can you make pizza?
I can make pizza. Go to Trader Joe's. You get the dough. Throw some marinara. See, I can make anything. Go on my website, and I'm making Persian food.
Have you ever
had Persian food?
No. You know what? It wasn't until I got to Chicago that I even tried Indian food, and now I'm like, I love Indian food. I don't even know what Persian food looks like.
Okay, so
what does it look like?
I'm gonna tell you something. Indian food is like your black belt. That's
Okay.
You're already past Persian food. You need to back it up.
Oh, really?
You skip 3 steps. Persian food is very,
I'm flying and I can't even crawl?
yes. Persian food is easier to eat. It's flavors you're used to: kebab, rice, lavash, these kinds of pita breads that you're used to. But the seasoning is delicious. You'll love it. No, what it is I did a big show at a theater on Saturday. It was Valentine's Day. I didn't have a Valentine. Did you?
No, and thank you for reminding me. I was kind of hoping that it was over.
Don't worry, baby. We can make up for last time. No, I didn't. So I announced, I go, hey, I'm going to be here. I'm doing my first time ever at Zanies, which is a world-famous comedy club right here in Chicago.
Yes.
It was cool because thanks to that and Facebook, the club was packed on a Monday night. It's never been packed on a Monday night. It was wall-to-wall. I didn't have a place to sit. So thank you, everybody from Chicago, for coming.
Yeah.
You guys are helping make, my dream come true, but I want to help pay you back.
You were representing. There were a lot of people. Did you notice how hot it got in there?
It got very warm. They were not ready for that capacity, and even the wait staff, they tried to use their B team, and they couldn't serve all of us our drinks. So
They tried to use the B team.
I was like, we need to get these people drunk. Because guys and girls drink for different reasons. Guys, we drink to raise our confidence, to approach hot babes. Women, they drink to lower their standards, so they'll go home with dumb guys like us. So
And then somewhere in the middle, it all works
magic
out.
happens.
Tell them what a showcase is.
All right, whenever you come to a new city, they don't know I've been doing comedy for several years. They don't know anything. You're just you look like everybody else off the street. So you have 5.5, maybe 6 minutes to show the last 5 years of work that you've been working on. So you start getting almost insecure. You're like, how can I show them what I've been doing for 5 years in 5 minutes? And finally you just go, you know what? I can do this, and you give it your best, and you don't cuss in a showcase. They don't want to see bad language, because if you can't do 5 minutes without bad words, you can't do a half an hour without offending grandma.
That's right.
And so you don't want to say any bad words.
Do you usually cuss in your curse? We say cuss in Texas.
You say curse or you do it if the joke calls for it. Nobody wants a guy to pull punches, because if you're not just spilling your heart on stage, people know and they go, this guy, he's whack. So you want to really be like, this is what I'm dealing with. This is how the girl I dated. This is what she said. And if she said the F word, then give it to him.
Yeah, that's tough.
But in real life, you can't use that on TV. So you have to have your other material that's perfect for TV, and then how to hit the college crowds, really make them feel like, oh, this guy's one of us. He talks like we do when we're playing Nintendo. My dad couldn't play the 2-button one. We're like, Dad, you're lame. It's A or B, right? But now I know when my kid, when we have kids, well, maybe we will.
Maybe. We don't know.
Really
right. The night is young.
When we have kids, it's going to be like, Dad, you don't know how to use the 13-button 2-pedal controller? You suck, Dad.
No, seriously, it's getting more difficult. It's like, no, you punch with this one and you kick with this one. It's like, I'm just confused, and I'm just like, I'm getting carpal tunnel trying to press as many buttons as I can.
And the one I hate, Rock Band. You need to have a drummer, a guitarist, a bassist, and a singer. If you got that many friends, start a real band, you loser. If you beat the game, you should have had a record deal by now, you moron.
You know what? That is so true. I can't believe that all this rock band, guitar band, or I don't even know what it's called. I'm straight up, I've turned into my mother because I don't even know what. I'm like, I don't know what the kids are playing these days. But seriously, that is a totally good point. You need to, and people need to be like semi good at it. Can you play instruments?
Yeah, it's like, dude, you're kicked out of the rock band. You're not allowed to play on Tuesday, Wednesdays anymore. Come on Monday night and showcase.
Yeah. And I like how people try to showcase after they've been out all night drinking.
Oh, yeah. My buddy does a great joke about it. He talks about how Indians, he plays with his Indian friend. He's like, you have to do it like this. Red button, blue button, red, blue, blue, yellow button, red.
I was kind of jamming out to that.
Yeah, it's hilarious, but yeah.
It kind of even sounds like a song.
That's right. Let's sing. Let's make up a song.
Red button, blue button, red button, blue button.
She's ready for the stage again. Put her back up there.
Hey, so if you're showcasing, and you got flying colors, I mean, really, the colors were literally flying. You don't even, it was a mess. Someone had to clean all those colors up. It was bananas.
Yeah.
But does that mean you're going to be back?
Yeah, the showcase went really well. I didn't step in it. We watched a lot of comedians.
You didn't step in it?
You didn't step. You know, when you're doing
We don't know the lingo. You got to tell us what that means in the biz.
All right, when you're doing comedy for 6 minutes, you don't want to have a lull, because a 1 minute lull is 25% of your whatever, you know. So you just notice, you grade yourself. You're like, hey, I'm doing okay. So we did really well tonight. Some other comics had tough times. Others did great. But there should be no reason why I don't get to come back to Chicago, which was my goal, so I can do a full week at Zanies and hang out with all my new friends in Chicago, give them a place to come, laugh, drink, and then we go party afterwards. I like saying the stuff you can't say at work.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't make fun of, if you see a girl, you can't make fun of her, you know, make fun of her being Chinese, you know, whatever. But on comedy, they love it. They go, oh, make fun of more Korean jokes next time, please. And they beg for it. So that's what I'm going to keep doing.
You've done a ton of stuff. Tell us some of the stuff that you've done.
Living in LA, you know, I've done a cooking show where I made Persian food.
Were you being funny?
I was being funny, yeah. I actually set off the smoke alarm, which really offended my family. They're like, "You idiot! You ruined this show." But if you go on,
that wasn't a planned part of the show.
No, and then of course they added in post editing smoke rising and then the red alarm. I'm like, that's not what my house looked like. It was
they added like the Great Fires or something.
My defense, they wouldn't let me turn the vent on, so the smoke alarm went off because the vent was making too much noise. I cook with the vent.
You know what? I cook with the vent as well.
You have to. So anyway, like I was saying, go on Kvon.tv, KVON.tv. You'll see the cooking show I did. I was on Showtime. I did a show with Bill Bellamy from MTV.
Oh, he's fun.
Yeah, that's a comedy showcase. And then I got in a movie. My first ever lead role in a movie, Listen to this, The Ginger Dead Man, Part 2.
That sounds scary.
Like a Chucky doll that he smells like. I'm like, oh my God, he's coming. He smells delicious. We're gonna die. So,
are you being for real?
Yeah. So The Ginger Dead Man, Part 2. That's my movie.
I like how he came back.
I was a mini. Yeah, he came back. I was a mini Brad Pitt for like a month. So,
were you?
Yeah, because I was the lead. You know, I was coming around corners. I looked like a real cool.
Oh, you mean in your movie?
In my movie, I felt like Brad Pitt on a budget.
Did you kill anybody?
No, but I helped someone from getting killed.
You're a do-gooder.
And I had my first kissing scene in that movie.
Did you really?
Yeah, but the girl was 17. But hey, we don't have to go there. All right, I didn't want it. It was I was just doing what they. She's 18 now. I'm gonna call her up, see what she's.
You should.
Now I'm like, hey, remember back when you were illegal?
Surprise, surprise! It's Kvon.
I'm back, baby. Well, the first time, like, the way I knew I was getting better, or at least more comfortable, was I would take my pulse. But I'd be like, okay, all right. And now my pulse doesn't change from right now. Like, I am a little nervous talking to you.
Are you?
Because you're wearing red.
You seem like you're cool as a cucumber.
Because you're wearing red, my favorite color. My heart's racing. But that's something else. But what it is now when I get on stage, my pulse doesn't change from the walk to getting up there and standing there. So now I know I'm at least comfortable. Now time to get even funnier.
That's why they call you Iceman.
I'm the ice. Do they call me that?
Yeah, well, I mean, I just did.
You did. Cool. Well then, hey, do my hair like a Top Gun.
You totally helped all of us laugh.
Cool.
Yeah, this has been fantastic. It's been sheer joy chatting with you.
My pleasure.
Do you see how I was searching for words?
She's stumbling on her words, and she's never at a loss for words. So I take that as a huge honor.
Yes, because I was trying to be sincere because we've been so,
right,
tongue in cheek. Do you know where that saying comes from? Tongue in cheek?
No, I don't. Will you please teach me?
No, I actually don't know.
Okay.
I mean, is it like a face that people make after they say a joke? They're like, ah.
Yeah, if I see someone like really do it, like, hey, you're looking good today. I'll be like, that's not a good thing. Don't do that anymore.
Right. That's one of those unsettling feelings.
No, yeah, absolutely. Well, if you guys get a chance, go on to Facebook. That's the thing now. The kids.
It is a thing.
We got 35, 40 people that come to a show based on a couple Facebook invites. So go type in Kvon. I just wrote it twice. KVON twice.
And we'll flash it.
We'll do it.
Like right here.
Yeah.
Right.
And let's be friends.
Here.
I need more friends.
Yeah, you do. Do you have a fan page?
I do. I didn't even build it. That's what's weird.
A fan built it.
And now I don't have control over it. So people say some messed up stuff. I'm like, delete. I can't delete. Damn it.
They didn't make you an administrator?
No. If you're out there, make me an administrator. I need to have control of this.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. You need to harness the good energy and block out the bad.
Harness good, block bad.
Right? Because it's like a carousel.
It's awesome. We've been having too much fun.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. And hey, I'll see you guys soon in Chicago. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.